force God to do something, but a prayer that connects your mind and spirit with the vibration of abundance, a prayer that shifts you from limitation into overflow, a prayer that activates the spiritual laws that guide wealth and provision. And I am going to explain step by step why it works, how to speak it, and what you must do after you pray it. But before I do that, I need your support. I am on a mission to reach 10,000 subscribers before this year ends, so I can spread these timeless teachings about wealth, faith, and legacy to more people around the world. If you believe this message is important, if you believe people deserve real truth about biblical wealth, then subscribe to this channel now, click the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and be part of this community of people who refuse to stay in poverty and are building generational wealth God's way. And if you want to go further, join as a channel member. You will receive exclusive teachings, early access to videos, and deeper lessons that I only share with people who are serious about change. The link is in the description. Now let's get into it. The prayer I'm going to share with you today comes from the Torah, from the Psalms, and from ancient wisdom that has helped the Jewish people survive thousands of years of persecution, exile, pressure, and suffering. And yet through all of that, Jewish people have prospered. We have succeeded. We have built wealth. We have created companies. We have become leaders in business, finance, medicine, technology, and many other areas. Why? Because we understand something that many people do not understand. Prayer is not begging. Prayer is alignment. When you pray the right way, you are not trying to twist God's arm or convince Him to change His mind. You are aligning your awareness with His abundance. You are matching your inner frequency with the frequency of blessing. And when you do that, unexpected money appears, not because you manipulated God, but because you became someone who can receive. So here is the prayer. Write it down, save it, memorize it. Speak it every morning for the next 30 days. Baruch Adoni Elohua Varo. You are the source of all abundance. You speak and wealth comes into being. You command and provision shows up. I align my mind and spirit with your abundance. I open myself to receive blessings I did not expect. I trust that you are already providing for me in ways I cannot see yet. Thank you for the money that is already on its way to me. Amen. Now let me break this down word by word so you understand what you are actually declaring. Mela bidvaro. This is the traditional Jewish blessing formula. It means, blessed are you, Lord our God, King of the universe, by whose word everything exists. This part matters deeply. You are not beginning with, I need money. You are beginning with honoring the source. You are recognizing that God is the King of the universe, the creator of all things, and that everything, including money, exists because He spoke it into being. This immediately shifts your mindset. You stop focusing on lack. You begin focusing on the unlimited source of everything. You are the source of all abundance. This is a declaration. You are reminding yourself and declaring to the universe that God is not limited, not lacking, not short on resources. He is the fountain, the river, the endless supply. And when you are aligned with the source, you tap into unlimited abundance. You speak and wealth is created. You command and provision appears. This is based on Genesis chapter 1. God spoke and creation happened. Let there be light, and there was light. God does not struggle to create. He does not strain or worry. He speaks, and what He says becomes reality. And you were formed in His image, which means you also create with your words. You also shape your environment with what you speak. So when you say these words, you are activating your own creative power. You are aligning with the pattern of how God operates. I align myself with your abundance. This is the key part. You are not asking God to give you something He is holding back. You are aligning yourself with the abundance He always provides. God's abundance is like the sun. It is always shining, always present, always radiating. But if you stand in the shade, you do not feel it, not because the sun stopped shining, but because you are not in the right position. This prayer moves you back into position. It moves you out of the shade and into the light. I open myself to receive unexpected blessings. Many people are blocked. They are locked up inside. They say they want money, but their inner world is full of fear, guilt, doubt, and unworthiness. So even when blessings come toward them, they cannot enter. The door is closed. This part of the prayer opens the door. It declares that you are available, ready, willing, and open to receive. I trust that you are already providing for me in ways I cannot yet see. This is real faith. Not begging, not hoping without certainty, not pleading from desperation. Faith is the confidence of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You are declaring that provision is already moving toward you. You may not see it, but it is already in motion. It already exists in the spiritual realm and is now revealing itself in the physical world. Thank you for the money that is on its way to me now. This is gratitude before the blessing shows up. This is what Jesus meant when he said in Mark 11:24, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Notice the wording, believe that you have received it, not believe that you will receive it. You must pray from the future, from the reality that it is already done, already finished, already yours. Gratitude is what activates this spiritual law. Whatever you are grateful for multiplies. Now here's what most people misunderstand about prayer. They speak the words, they repeat the lines, they say the sentences, but their inner state is still full of fear and lack. Their heart still believes in shortage. Their mind still thinks in poverty. So nothing shifts in their life. The prayer seems like it does not work. And they conclude, see, God did not answer. Prayer is useless. But the issue was not the prayer. The issue was the consciousness behind the prayer. Let me explain this with a story. I worked with a woman, let's call her Sarah. She was drowning in debt. $40,000 of credit card debt. She was behind on her mortgage. She was anxious, tired, and scared. She came to me saying, Rabbi, I've been praying for money for years. Nothing changes. God is not listening. I said, show me how you pray. She closed her eyes and began, God, please help me. I'm broke. I have nothing. I'm scared. I don't know how to pay my bills. Please send money. I stopped her. I said, do you hear what you are speaking? Every sentence is filled with fear and lack. You are praying from poverty. You are speaking the very reality you want to escape. She looked confused. I told her, you are praying from lack. You need to pray from abundance. Then I taught her the prayer I shared with you. I told her, speak this every morning for 30 days, but when you speak it, do not beg, do not plead, do not focus on what is missing. Focus on the source. Focus on God's abundance. Focus on the money already moving toward you. She hesitated but agreed. In week 1, nothing happened. She wanted to quit. Week 2, an old client called her apologizing for a 3-year-old unpaid invoice and sent her $200. Week 3, her boss gave her a surprise bonus of $2,500. Week 4, she received a tax refund she had no idea she was owed $3,800. In 30 days, she received over $7,500 in unexpected money. Was it the prayer? Was it coincidence? I will tell you, it was consciousness. The prayer changed her inner state, and when that shifted, her outer world shifted too. Here's what you must understand. This prayer is not a magic formula. It is not a trick. It is a tool that shifts your mind, a tool that aligns your spirit, a tool that opens you to receive more, but you must use it the right way. When you say it, do not say it like a robot. Say it with intention, not just repetition. Feel the meaning behind the words. When you say, you are the source of all abundance, imagine the endless supply of God's goodness. Feel the truth of it. When you say, I align myself with your abundance, feel your whole being shifting into a new state. Picture yourself stepping out of fear and into confidence. When you say, I open myself to receive unexpected blessings, imagine doors unlocking around you, opportunities finding you, money moving toward you. When you say, I trust that you are already providing, imagine angels working behind the scenes on your behalf. And when you say, thank you for the money that is already on its way, let gratitude rise in your heart as if it already arrived this morning. Do this daily. Do it with full feeling. And as you do, your energy will shift, your awareness will expand, and your life will begin to attract the very things you once thought were out of reach. Because God has never been the one withholding. The door was locked from the inside. This prayer opens it. This prayer shifts you. This prayer aligns you. This prayer turns you into a vessel that can receive more than you ever expected. Yourself opening. This is not only about the sentences you speak, it is about the awareness and energy behind your words. Rule number 2, say it every single day for at least 30 days. Being consistent is everything. You cannot say it once and think miracles will suddenly appear. You are retraining your subconscious mind. You are rewiring your thinking patterns. You are shifting your inner frequency. That takes patience. That takes repetition. That takes real dedication. So commit to 30 days every morning, same time, same place, without excuses or delays. Rule number 3, follow the prayer with action. A prayer without action is empty. Faith without works is empty. You cannot pray and then sit on the couch waiting for money to fall from the clouds. You must move. You must take steps. You must make room for new opportunities to flow toward you. After you pray, ask yourself, what can I do today that creates value? What can I do today that serves someone? What can I do today that opens a door? And then actually do it. Move, act, create. Rule number 4, stay grateful through the entire day. Do not only be thankful during the prayer, be thankful all day long. When you see money, be thankful. When you pay a bill, be thankful that you were able to pay it. When you buy food or fuel or anything at all, be thankful for the abundance that allowed it. Gratitude vibrates at the level of abundance. The more you practice gratitude, the more abundance you pull toward you. Rule number 5, do not tell everyone what you are doing. In Matthew 6:6, Jesus says, when you pray, go into your room, close your door, and pray to your Father who is unseen. There is strength in privacy. There is protection in secrecy. There is deep spiritual power in keeping your inner work to yourself. Do not broadcast it. Do not brag about it. Do not tell the world you are praying for money. Do it quietly. Do it consistently. Do it with faith, and allow the results to speak louder than any explanation ever could. Now let me talk to the skeptics, the ones who are thinking, this sounds like prosperity teaching. This sounds like that name it and claim it stuff. Let me make something very clear. This is not about manipulation. This is not about twisting God's arm. This is not about trying to get rich for selfish reasons. This is about alignment. This is about stewardship. This is about becoming the kind of person who can actually handle wealth without destroying themselves. God wants you blessed, not so you can hoard it, not so you can waste it, but so you can be a blessing, so you can help others, so you can support those who need support, so you can push God's work forward. In Deuteronomy 8:18 it says, remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth and confirms His covenant. God gives you the power to create wealth, not only for yourself, but to confirm His promise to bless others, to be a carrier of provision. So when you pray this prayer, do not pray from greed. Do not pray from selfish desire. Pray with the intention of becoming a greater steward, a greater giver, a greater blessing to the world. And here is the truth. Unexpected money is already moving toward you right now, even while you are reading this. There is money lined up with your name on it. There are opportunities forming. There are doors shifting. There are people talking about you, thinking about you, considering you, preparing to contact you. You cannot see it yet, but it is already happening. Your job is not to push it. Your job is not to worry. Your job is not to stress over the details. Your job is to align yourself, open yourself, prepare yourself, and trust the process. This prayer helps you do exactly that. So here's what I want you to do today. Write down this prayer. Put it somewhere you can see it every morning. Your mirror, your phone, your desk, anywhere. And tomorrow morning, speak it out loud with intention, with faith, with gratitude. Then do it again the next morning and the next for 30 days in a row. And watch what begins to shift. Watch how unexpected money starts appearing. Watch how new opportunities begin to show up. Watch how your thinking changes. Watch how your energy changes. This is not magic. This is spiritual law. This is how the universe is designed. This is how God works. In the comments below, tell me if you are truly going to commit to saying this prayer for 30 days. And if you have already prayed for unexpected money before, share what happened. And if this teaching added value to your life, subscribe to this channel. Next week, I will teach you a simple but powerful ancient technique from the Kabbalah for multiplying your income without adding more hours to your workday. Remember, you are not begging God for money. You are aligning yourself with His abundance. You are opening yourself to receive what He has already released. So speak the prayer, take action, trust the system, and watch unexpected money arrive. Shalom. And until next time, Cox. But before you leave, I need to give you one more important insight, a key that makes the difference between this prayer working or not working for you. You must become the person who can handle unexpected money. Many people pray for money. The money shows up, and then they waste it. They buy useless things. They overspend. They treat it like a toy, and very quickly they return to the same financial problems as before. Then they wonder why the flow stopped. It stopped because they showed they were not ready. They showed they were still thinking like someone who is broke. They revealed they still had poverty energy inside them. So God stopped sending it, not to punish them, but to protect them. Because giving money to someone who cannot handle it is like giving car keys to a child. It can harm them. It can hurt their life. So here is what you must do alongside this prayer. Prepare yourself to receive wealth. How do you do that? In 3 ways. First, organize your financial life. Before you ask for more, handle what you already have. Pay your bills on time. Track your spending. Create a clear plan for your money. Remove unnecessary spending. Show God and yourself that you can manage what is in your hands. Now, if you cannot manage a small amount, you cannot manage a large amount. If you cannot be responsible with $1,000, you will not be responsible with $10,000. If you cannot handle $10,000, you will not handle $100,000. Jesus says in Luke 16:10, whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. Prove that you can be trusted with little, and then God will trust you with more. Second, build a habit of giving. This may sound strange at first. You are praying for more money, and I am telling you to give money away. Yes, because giving breaks the mindset of lack. Giving speaks abundance. Giving says, I am not empty, I am overflowing, I have enough to share. When you live with that mindset, more money finds you. In Malachi 3:10, God says, bring the full tithe and test me, and see if I will not open the windows of heaven and pour so much blessing that you will not have room to store it. God literally invites you to test Him. Give first and watch Him respond. Even if you are struggling, give something small. Give 5 to 10, 20. Give to your church, a charity, someone in need, not because you are forced to, but because you are declaring with your actions, I am abundant, I am a giver. And that attitude brings greater supply. Third, increase your value. Money follows value. The more value you create, the more money you attract. Ask yourself, how can I become more valuable? How can I help more people? How can I solve bigger problems? What skills can I learn that people are willing to pay for? Then go and develop yourself, study, practice, improve, become better than you were yesterday. When you increase your value, money begins to chase you instead of you chasing it. Let me share a real example of how this prayer works. A friend of mine, let's call him David, owns a small business. He was struggling. His business was barely surviving. He was stressed and close to giving up. I taught him this prayer. I told him to say it daily for 30 days and take action with faith. He agreed. Every morning he prayed with intention, but he also worked. He reached out to old clients. He introduced a new service. He updated his marketing. He even adjusted his pricing, and then the shift happened. 2 weeks later, a company he worked with 5 years earlier contacted him. They needed help with a major project worth $25,000. A week later, another client recommended him to someone else. That project was $15,000. Then his biggest client asked him to take on extra work, adding another $10,000. In 1 month, he brought in $50,000 in unexpected income. Was it the prayer? Yes. Was it his action? Yes. Was it God's timing? Yes. It was the combination. The prayer changed his energy. The action opened the path. God aligned the right people and opportunities. That is how this works. Prayer plus action plus trust creates results. But there is one more part people forget. When unexpected money comes, do not waste it. Do not blow it. Do not treat it like extra. Treat it like a seed. Plant it. Invest it. Multiply it. If you receive $1,000 unexpectedly, do not spend the full $1,000. Invest most of it. Give a portion. Keep a little for enjoyment, but do not let it slip through your fingers. When you treat unexpected money with wisdom, more unexpected money shows up. If you treat it carelessly, the flow slows down. Handle the blessing well, and the blessings continue. And this is why this entire process works, because you are not just praying for money, you are growing, you are expanding, you are becoming someone who can handle more with grace and wisdom. Your words open doors, your actions create pathways, your gratitude, your discipline proves your readiness, and your trust keeps the blessing flowing. So say the prayer, do the work, stay grateful, keep giving, keep growing, and watch as unexpected money, unexpected opportunities, unexpected connections, and unexpected breakthroughs begin to show up in your life again and again. You are aligning with abundance.